What's going on, guys? Want to bring you guys this quick topic, and there's a lot of people who are going to definitely resonate with this, and this is about doing what other people say you should do. All right, there's a lot of people who don't understand your circumstance, who don't understand it, and they give you advice and they think that you should take your advice, and like they think they should listen to you. You need to stop taking advice from people who are not relatable to the situation. Okay, you need to be thinking about what is in it for me, how is this going to help me, and how the hell do I get out of this situation with a clear mindset, with a clear path to move to the next level, right? Because a lot of people got opinions, but most people don't have enough action. So start taking your advice collectively and making your decisions calculated, okay? Taking advice from people like, your parents or whatever. Like, I was on a call with some guy the other day, and he was saying, how he bought a house. And I was like, oh, dude, like, that's dope, man. Congrats. And then he said to me, I got a house because my mom told me to. And I'm like, what? Like, you bought a house because your mom told you to. That makes no fucking sense at all. So, and also, he didn't have a lot of cash left in the bank. I said, you took this much of a loan out with little leverage with equity. Or, in general, cash. Like, why would you get a house? That is a liability. And then I was talking about, school taxes and, like, property taxes. Do you know what those cost? He had no idea what those costs were. So this man got into a house, a mortgage, and he had no idea what he was getting himself into because his mom told him to buy a house. I mean, you need to start taking advice from people who are where you want to be, okay? Stop taking advice from people who are close to you, because if they don't have what you want, then their decisions are not calculated in your perspective. You need to start following and seeing patterns with people who are in your same wavelength, who are in your same energy levels. Like, that stuff really does matter. And when people try to tell me what to do, I don't like that, because I never liked the 9 to 5. I never liked that kind of... I don't have the intuition to take people's advice who simply are just fucking delusional. So you should be taking advice from your own head, because your awareness got you to this point. Or you take advice from people who are where you currently are. Those are the two most important people in your life. Your head, which is a very strong force that people definitely underestimate, and people who are more successful than you, who have what you have. Anything else is all bullshit. But that's the reason why the 1% is the 1%, because people get sucked into media, people get sucked into the news, and these are people who have no clue what they are. You have no idea who they're talking about, if they're even telling you the truth. It's all bullshit. So start listening to people who are actually trustworthy, who have the information that you need to get to where you want to go. And that is the key to success right there. Stop letting your thoughts get to you too much, because then you're going to be forcing yourself into a corner where you rely only on chance and never by calculated decision making, okay? This is a very important thing. Trust me when I say this. When you start making decisions that move the needle, instead of, trying to get other people's advice every 5 seconds, you're going to move a lot more needles. And instead, you're going to be fucking stabbing yourself with the needle if you start taking other people's advice all the time. So once you build that self-awareness to go in on that certain decision or that certain path, you're going to make way more money, you're going to be more successful, you're going to be a lot more happier because you did it, not fucking somebody else that gave you advice. Okay, it's not part of the game. When you're able to make decisions on the fly and solve problems, that's when you make real money.